Whether you paint realistically or more loose, this one technique can achieve beautiful blending effects with very little work from you because the water and paint will do the work to make organic, beautiful blends. The trick is to get your paper wet first, not puddling though, and not damp, but evenly glistening in the area where you want two or more colors to either blend together or go from light to dark in an even way. So here you see me doing that. I'm getting my paper wet. And by the way, thank you to Skylar Ewing for this beautiful reference. Once I'm happy with the result of this painting, I will be posting it as a start to finish tutorial on my Patreon if I get it to a place where I'm happy. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. Also, if you would like to try out my Patreon, you can now join my $8 tier for a week for free to see if you like it, which will give you access to over 100 real-time tutorials. It's easy to cancel anytime you want, and just remember all my Patreon content is ad-free. I also have a free sample tutorial on my website at this address so you can see if you like my teaching style before committing. And I have a free Facebook group that is a great online art community where we support each other, give each other feedback, and when you request it, you can get ideas on how to make your own painting stronger if you just post your work to that group. Thank you to my Patreon members because I could not do these free videos without you and be a full-time artist painting what I want without them. So anyway, here you see me filling in this ear with a clean, clear water. Everywhere I want paint to spread and blend, I get wet. I leave the ear perfectly dry where the ear edge ends. Along the furry edges, I paint water in a jagged way, such as in that lower right quadrant, for example. Let's listen in to my real-time explanation I gave my students as I painted. And I'm going to go for hot pink for now in this area of interest. And later, if I so choose, I can calm it down easily. But it's a lot harder to go from gray to saturated colors. So you want to get your saturated colors in now. I'm going to put some red. And then up in here, while it's all still wet, I'm going to drop in burnt sienna, and then the colors will kind of meet in the middle, hopefully, and do their own little blending work. So that's kind of the method behind my madness. I'm going to get some more yellow and burnt sienna for the middle part of the ear. There's a kind of a highlight, and then I'm going to get purple for the darkest, deepest part of the ear, for this darkest, deepest area down in here. And you see how, because I put the clear, clean water first, then the paint kind of blends itself from burnt sienna to yellow sienna to opera to red to purple. And I don't really have to blend other than just drop in the water into the pre-wetted area. And then while it's still pretty wet and hasn't gone into the buckling stage, be sure to watch my buckling versus dry versus glistening, paper moisture paired with different consistencies of paint, cream, milk, tea. So this is a good time to go in with cream consistency paint while it's still quite wet, and see it won't cauliflower on you. I'm going to go in with some cream consistency, pretty pure burnt sienna over here. So you see how that all kind of blended itself? I like that. I like the watercolor doing the work instead of me.